Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Anything and Nothing. I'm Michelle and this is
Tamara.
Tamara's doing a drink actually tonight, so I'm gonna let her tell you all about it.
Yeah, so I decided to redeem myself from the Cuba Libre that I made a couple of weeks back. This is still using rum as the basis, but it's a very classic drink that I feel like everybody's heard of, a mojito. I think it's gonna be delightful. I'm excited. It has to be better, at least, than the Cuba Libre. So
That is true.
there you go.
That is true.
Cheers to another show.
All right, cheers.
Let's see. We'll let Michelle's face do the talking. Focus on her face. Okay.
I think it's lovely.
I think so too. Like on a nice
Right?
hot day, like this is refreshing and definitely could sneak up on you. Because that's
I like
3
this.
shots of rum. Yeah, it's
I like
good.
this one. Okay. So much better.
Yeah.
Good job.
But we're comparing it to my Cuba Libre, so I'll have to figure another drink that I made in the past that might be better. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Definitely check it out. Moving on to random topic. I wonder what it's gonna be. I get to pick. And I put some new ones in. So I think I don't know. What am I gonna do? Oops. Oh, I picked one, but it didn't work. Let's see. All right, no, we're not doing that one. Because I already know your answer. Ooh, this is a good one. This is recent times.
Okay.
Because I think somebody came out and said this. Do you see an issue with a woman being the breadwinner if your partner's job is something that's fulfilling and great but very low paying?
Say that again?
Do you see an issue with the woman being or would you mind being the breadwinner if your partner had a job that brought him passion and joy, but it's very low paying? Like very low paying.
Yes.
You would.
I would be okay with it.
Okay.
Why? Only because, I mean, I'm 41 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I have worked for more than half of my life.
Yeah.
And while I'm okay in my job, I am not fulfilled, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would never hold anybody back from having their career, fulfill them,
Mm-hmm.
even though it doesn't give them as much income as they want. Now, I need to also know how we're maintaining our household. Now, I can't say that we are going into, like, say, one way, and then because I think this must have been a piggyback off of Run the World.
Mm-hmm.
So going into our relationship one way, and then I'm trying to maintain the same lifestyle that we were living before.
Yeah.
And now you're doing passion.
No, that's what I meant. Like,
yeah, so that might be a
you
different
go
situation.
in, and then your partner changes up things on you.
Okay, that's not what you asked.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
So if that's what you're asking, that's a different situation. I think we talked about this on Run the World. Like, if you came in being a hedge fund manager,
making lots of money,
and then decided to be a manager of a band
that wasn't making any money,
which was on, until they might blow up.
Might is relative. Or
as long as we together decide on a time frame that we're gonna make this happen, like you're using your savings and whatever to maintain this, and I'm using our money and my money to keep the household going at the same level that we were doing, then yeah, I would do that. But I would say that at the end of that, time frame that we set together, you're gonna have to pick up some more hedge fund money on the side. I don't care what you do on the side personally, but something needs to come into play, because I don't think that, not that I don't think that our lifestyle can change, because in Run the World, she could be doing way more than she should. I think she mentioned like they were living in a way more expensive condo than they probably should have.
He was making a lot of money.
Yeah, so I get
it's
that.
hard to go down.
So
if you're at this level,
I can understand.
You now gotta go down.
I can understand stepping down a level, but I can't understand stepping all the way down because of a passion. I can't do that. You can't do that as a grown up. I would never do that as a grown up. No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think that if you find, because like Michelle, I mean, if I could do this full time and I got paid for it, like I would be super, super happy.
Hell yeah.
I've not found my passion, so I commend anybody that has, and I wouldn't want to be a blocker of that. But I think you bring up a good point where like there needs to be a clear discussion on what's the time frame. Like I get that this is your passion, but if you're bringing home like half of what you bought home before, or even less than that, that's now putting a burden on me. And I know it's like for richer or poor, but like I think most people go with like the positives and you don't think about the negatives in sickness and in health.
And I think
I don't think you think about sickness.
The vows are about the poor when it's not self-induced, right?
Right.
You don't decide to be poor. Like,
right.
I think that's the difference with that. That's not your vows. That's a decision that you make together.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And I think it just opens up a whole other can of worms of like, you go into marriage like you're doing this, the partner's doing this, and you're living cool, and then they're like, oh, this actually isn't what I want to do for a profession, and they change it, and that completely changes your life. But like for me, it's like when I said we run the world, and why I got that question is I think she was attracted to him being like this hedge fund guy that's making a lot of money, you know? Like I don't think she married him for money, but I think that was a part of the package.
Right.
He came as a package. Yeah.
Like I think she said he got master's degrees from Wharton.
Yeah, like all these like Ivy
League
League schools. That's a whole package.
She said you met my Michelle Obama.
Yeah, and now he is not. So I understand, and it's like, yeah, I don't know if you can get like. I think it just makes. I think for her, it seems like she's finding him less attractive, right? Like maybe not physically, but just like less attractive as a man.
Women put a package on attraction. So,
yes, and it's not just physical.
Attraction package is yes.
Yeah, but just I feel like men, it's like if your body changes or your face changes, I'm less attractive. Whereas women, it is a full package. Right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I hope. I mean, that's a show, so who knows how they gonna write that? But
yeah, I think we have time for one more. Okay. I think that was a good one. Go Tamara. I put that one in there. Ooh, this is another one that is a very current topic.
Oh God.
Is it okay for a woman to propose to a man?
Oh shit. No.
Yeah,
I think that's dumb.
I'm in agreement, but why? Why, Michelle?
Why is the great question? Why? Everybody's trying to try some new shit. Like, no, I think for me,
gender
personally,
roles?
Yes. I mean, besides gender roles, that's what it is. Like, the man proposes to the woman. It just is what it is. I'm not, changing anything. I'm not. Maybe I'm old for saying it, but that's just what it is. And I also feel like, just generally speaking, it's usually the man that has to convince himself that he wants to be married, not the woman.
Bingo.
So
I think that is
if it was up to me, I would probably do it 5 years before you did it, or decided that you were going to do it. But that's the difference between men and women, and I feel like me doing it is me forcing it on the man, whereas if you do it, I'm already there. Like, I'm still here. So
you hit the nail on the head. I was going to say, it's not old thinking. I think it's a matter of, and when you hear older women give advice to younger women.
I say old thinking in terms of where people are now. Like, people now are defining who they are as people, right?
Yeah.
Them. They're deciding they're a man, a her, when they weren't born. You know what I'm saying? People are making more decisions based on what.
I'm okay with that.
No, but what I'm saying is that's society right now.
Yeah.
And so maybe me saying that a man proposing is an old thing,
so
not necessarily.
I think I wrote that question, and I was thinking heterosexual people.
Right.
I think it changes when it's same sex, right?
Yeah.
So I'm using heterosexual people, not them, not he.
Who proposes?
It's open. I actually think being gay might be way easier,
right?
Because I don't know if there's gender roles there. Like, whenever you want to propose, you can figure it out because both of us are men or both of us are women,
Right.
But I think with a man and a woman, I think when you said like the old thing, I'm like, no. It's more guys need to be ready. Because I feel like women instinctively like want the long-term partnership. I think it takes men a little bit of time to figure that out. And so I would never want to pressure a guy into proposing. Like, I just never. I would rather wait.
I ain't getting on my knee.
Yeah.
We saw that must have been based on that social media. I swear.
Yeah.
We're doing the most.
I told you it was topics.
What was so timely was this week with current social media.
That's where I got it from.
The girl we had the proposal thing, and then like maybe a couple of days later, it was that Jamaican guy that was in the wedding. It was like he literally looked like the advertisement for the guy that got proposed to. Like. He don't even show up right.
No.
Like,
why does he have to? She was just like, I'm happy that you said yes. So that's also why I wouldn't propose. Like, I think that, and if you talk to like older women, I feel like every older seasoned woman says seasoned. I think seasoned is better than old, right? Seasoned, mature women will tell you, find a man that loves you more than you love him. Because I feel like men, they don't.
But you probably don't want that. Remember, we talked about it. Like, you get turned off by guys that like you more.
I do.
So how would that work for you?
That's why I'm gonna be single. #single for life. You're right. Because then I feel like, it's not that, I feel like maybe one day I'll find somebody that we just like each other equally.
Right.
Do you think that, like, I don't know if that'll happen. It does kind of turn me off when you like me a little bit more.
I think that's goal, right?
Well, or just don't come off like you like me a lot. Because I'm like, ooh, you're so thirsty. Like, who wants somebody that's thirsty?
I don't
Versus
mind somebody thirsty.
You would think of as like I like that you like me more.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
Usually those guys are like very dorky to me.
That's not a turn off to me.
Yeah.
Like me more. Cool.
Yeah.
We can ride that out.
Yeah. #single for life.
Because I'm also not as
visual.
I mean, no.
But I haven't seen you date ugly guys, so like you say that, but
no, but
I don't understand.
No, but I don't. But I would.
Yeah. If you got you would. Here's the difference between you and I. You would date a guy that maybe is not visually like ooh, but you'd give him a chance. You'd go on a date.
Oh, definitely. I love
and I would never go on a date.
I love personality of a person.
Yeah.
So somebody's personality can make them like
attractive,
pretend just because they're just a great person, hilarious, like good conversation, like we vibe, like. That to me is attractive about a person, so I don't even see, like, I see way beyond the physical easily, and you don't.
Well, I mean, so I think,
but I also think that that's a blocker for you because you will see only the physical, and then the ugly comes out of who they are, and then you like, oh, that's not who I thought I liked, and then you don't like it no more. It's like, come over here. It's not really the dark side, but it'll show you that person right away. Like, you don't have to waste all that time.
I'm so mesmerized by the face. I kind of just look at the face.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm very much of a dude when it comes to that.
Yeah,
I wish I wasn't, and I don't know how to get past it. I don't know how to get past.
I mean, it's hard to get past fine though.
Yeah, I mean, but
that's a different situation.
Yeah, I'm not dating like fine.
No, you're not. That's true.
So easy. How do you really feel, Michelle?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I don't even think we're on the topic no more.
I wanted to say what was the topic? I don't know what the topic. That wasn't the breadwinner.
Let me see it.
Yeah, is it okay for a woman to propose to a man?
Oh yeah, so we really sidetracked, but you know it happens like that. That's conversation.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think that a woman should propose to a guy either. I think it's weird.
Yeah,
and I think it's desperation.
Tamara might propose to somebody that's pretty and then find out that he's ugly.
A jerk. But I would never propose. Don't worry, never doing that.
I don't think you would.
No, I'm like,
I'm not.
I'll wait.
I don't think neither of us are proposing to nobody. If
no.
that was the case, we'd already be married
for sure, or just got rejected a couple times.
I would not have been rejected.
Would you? So when women propose to a man, do they have a ring? And then when do you get your ring? Do you get your ring at the wedding?
I don't know.
Oh,
that's a good question. You know, Jim Jones and what's her name, Chrissy, she proposed.
Fuck, why am I not surprised?
But I think he did end up giving her a ring after, but it was like way after. And I don't even know that.
Why am I not surprised?
Proposal thing.
She proposed to him and they still aren't married, and he proposed a while ago. Because I feel like this was Love and Hip Hop New York before I even watched it.
Yeah, they didn't have like 10 seasons since.
And do they have kids together?
No, she didn't have kids. She was older, so I don't think she could have kids.
Does he has kids?
He has one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is just look at Christy or Chrissy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like Chrissy though. I mean, and now at this point, I think the last series they did, you know, she was like, she ain't want to get married.
Yeah, I saw that.
But
too.
yeah, after you wait so long, like why?
I think that was a defense mechanism.
Oh, I don't. I think she just like.
You think she just doesn't?
I mean, at this point, she probably like, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere. What's it really gonna change?
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Maybe that'll be like another random topic I'll throw in there. Is like, if you meet a guy and they're amazing. But don't answer it now because it's gonna be another random topic because we're already like close to like some time. Would you, if he doesn't want to get married?
No.
Ooh, oh, not supposed to answer.
Oh,
leave a cliffhanger for these people. I'm gonna scribe it so maybe she gives me a different answer.
Why?
Oh, okay. I think so.
But my answer was very good.
I should have given you guys a sneak peek. I'm still writing it and throwing it in the bowl.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.